We'll begin today in a child's pose, grounding through your hips and palms and taking 3 deep breaths. On the next inhale, wave yourself forward, upward facing dog with your toes tucked. Exhale back to child's pose. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale forward, high plank. Turn your feet to the left, finding side plank. Right arm over your head. Grounding right forearm. Find forearm side plank. Ground left forearm. Stay. Release into Sphinx position. Placing your palms wide, push yourself up, seal pose. Release. Bend your left leg, catching your left ankle with your right hand. Pull yourself back. Option to straighten your left arm. Release. Catching your left ankle with your left hand this time. Pull yourself back. Lifting your right arm and right leg. Half bow. Release. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take any movements that feel right for you here. Inhale, wave to higher plank. Turn your feet to the right, side plank. Ground your left forearm, forearm side plank. Ground both forearms. Stay. Release into a Sphinx position. Bend your right leg, catching your right ankle with your left hand. Pull yourself back. Option to straighten your right arm. Release. Catch your right ankle with your right hand this time. Pull yourself back, lifting your left arm and left leg. Half bow. Release. Ground your forehead and your palms by your hips. Inhale, locust pose. Option to bend your knees and catch your ankles. Pull yourself back, bow pose. Release. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, tiptoe to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold, ragdoll pose. Slowly coming up to stand, arms up, palms to your heart center. Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Crow pose. Transitioning into a low plank chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Finding warrior one. Interlace fingers behind your back, slide back bend. Humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Transitioning into warrior two. Reverse, straightening your left leg. Exhale, side angle. Take a half bind here or a full bind. Release, right palm grounds, reversed Skandasana to the left. Option to ground your left fingertips behind yourself. Walk your hands to the right, low Skandasana. With a full bind, if possible. Release and turn to the right for a half Hanuman. Halfway lift. Staying on your fingertips, lift your right leg off the ground. Release. Finding a low lunge. Lift your left knee off the ground, crescent lunge. Transition into a half moon. Close your left hip, connecting palms at your heart. Warrior 3. Slowly touch down for a crescent lunge. Exhale, ground your palms. Tiger curl. Right ankle on top of your left knee. Slide your hips down. Side stretch. Push yourself back. Floating fallen triangle. Ground your left palm. Find three-legged dog. Walk your palms to your left foot and ground both elbows. One-legged dolphin. Ground your right foot. Dolphin pose. Lift both elbows at the same time and walk to downward facing dog. Inhale, jump to your hands, halfway lift. Padangustasana, catching big toes and folding forward. Inhale, coming up to stand, arms up, palms to your heart center. Inhale up, exhale forward fold, halfway lift, crow pose, transitioning into low plank chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, warrior 1. Interlace fingers behind your back, humble warrior. And back to warrior 1. Transition to warrior 2. Reverse, straightening your right leg. Exhale, side angle. Take a half bind here. or a full bind. Release, left palm grounds, reversed Skandasana to the right. Walk your hands to the left, low Skandasana, with a full bind if possible. Release and turn left, half Hanuman. Halfway lift. Lift your left leg off the ground. Release. Finding low lunge with your arms up. Lift your left knee off the ground, crescent lunge. Transition into a half moon. Close your right hip, connecting palms at your heart, Warrior 3. Slowly touch down, crescent lunge. Ground your palms, tiger curl. Left ankle over your right knee. Slide your hips down, side stretch. Push yourself back, float in fallen triangle. Ground both hands, finding three-legged dog. Walk your hands to your right foot and ground both elbows for one-legged dolphin. Ground your left foot, dolphin pose. Push yourself up. Walk into downward facing dog. Prepare for a jump through into Navasana with your legs straight if possible. Exhale, low Navasana. Inhale, Navasana. Gently lower yourself on the ground. Find plow pose. Option to bend your knees here. Slowly release. Taking right knee on top of your left. Twist to the left, opening your right arm to the right. Back to center and take the same twist to the other side. Back to center. Hug both knees into your chest, rocking yourself from side to side. Before releasing into shavasana. And bringing attention to your breath to finish our practice. Thank you so much for your time and your effort. Namaste.